No fancy intro. We got sad news. I am Mecca. I got backup on this one. There you are. Who are you? Why are you here?
Hi, I'm Rob Robot Shlomo, and I'm here because if you're into comedies of the 80s, 70s and 80s...
Ghostbusters,
Meatballs, Stripes, Caddyshack, Animal House. There was no bigger name than Ivan Reitman.
We lost one of the greats today.
A legend, a veritable legend. Would you say genius? Or would you say
probably
prolific?
Well, everybody associated, especially Ghostbusters. Like, I would specifically, for me, it's like the big connection is Ghostbusters, because if it wasn't for the outrage on Ghostbusters, I wouldn't have known you, because I was certainly outraged by Ghostbusters, at least the 2016 version. So that's kind of this one's hitting, and it's. I'll let you take the lead on this one. You're better. You're more articulate with
one of the comedy greats of one of the family. Ivan Reitman has left us at the age of 75. Like as I've said before, name behind Ghostbusters, Meatballs, Stripes, Animal House. Oh God, Animal House! I remember when Animal House came out. It was people were shocked by it. No, they really they were like, oh my God, this movie is so offensive, it's so dirty. And now it seemed like, oh yeah, Animal House, it's wacky college. No, but it caused quite a stir when it first came out, and it really kind of cemented Ivan Reitman's place as one of the premier producers. But Ivan Reitman is, like I said, was a stellar talent.
I mean, at least we got, with Ghostbusters Afterlife, we got kind of, at least in his lifetime, we got the legacy sort of repaired to what the 2016 Ghostbusters did. And I know that was just such a, that broke the world, I think.
I don't think the gender is going to be an issue in this movie at all.
There was some redemption there.
Yeah, so at least we got that, well, in his lifetime, so.
But Ghostbusters is his, was definitely his lasting legacy. I mean, he created something. He helped create. It's Dan Aykroyd penned it, but he produced it. He was really the guy that sort of helped it take shape. Him and Harold Ramis.
Want to play spin the bottle?
And I mean, what more can you say? The guy was a freaking legend. I mean, if there's a guy in Hollywood that I could say modern legend, it'd be Ivan Reitman, super producer.
And they're not even trying to cancel him right yet.
Oh, give it time.
I gotta check. You gotta check. I'm just seeing, sad news. Like this guy's so beloved. I can't even find any hate tweets about him.
I can't think of a bad word to say about him. I can't imagine anybody saying a bad word about him. Family man.
And I'm really lucky because I have wonderful children.
You know, his son Jason Reitman seemed like
Oh, and they got to work on Ghostbusters Afterlife together.
And he's doing an extraordinary job.
And that was after Jason Reitman saying for years and years and years he didn't want to do a Ghostbusters movie, and how it was such a family tribute of a film anyway that I can't help but project a little bit of, Ghostbusters being just such a family legacy in the Reitman family as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, family man. I mean, definitely is a sad loss for the world. Like, then picture right there,
right in front of Animal House. I'll send you that one you'll use that. And...
Yeah. Animal House based on an actual fraternity at Dartmouth in New Hampshire. And the very he took that, and the very famous inspiration behind that was the dean at Dartmouth said that young men learn to be responsible by being irresponsible, which is why they took a very hands-off approach about a lot of those things. There was that whole crop of guys in the late 70s.
And early 80s.
In the early 80s. John Landis, Harold Ramis, Ivan Reitman, John Hughes was another name we ran across. That really took those ideas, not so much the everyman comedy, but the comedies that...
They were so relatable, though.
That were very relatable. I mean, not situations you could not the whole today. Oh, I want to see myself on screen, but it's something like, yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, I can. Yeah. If I were if I were in those shoes, yeah, I'd probably do that.
Well, they shaped the whole way we watch movies, and they've been basically remaking what they made in the 80s over and over and over again because they just can't do anything else now.
Well, the other thing too is, like I said, not just like say, I can see myself. Yeah, I'd love to do that too. I mean, Stripes.
Guys, hey.
You know, like I say, if I join you, like, yeah, I can picture myself doing that in the Army. Yeah.
We were all
Yeah, I would be that goofball in the Army.
stupid enough to enlist in the Army.
Like, sort of like, they took the comedic everyman to another level, really. And that, like I said, it wasn't that you could see yourself in that role, is that you could relate to that person.
All we have to do
That person was still different than you, but you could relate to them.
is to be the great American fighting soldier
Like
that is inside each one of us.
I said, I didn't want to see myself in Animal House, but I'm like, wow, these people are really wacky.
You guys up for a toga party?
Toga! Toga!
These people are really
Yeah,
insane.
I don't need to see myself in that situation.
I don't need to see myself
You're looking into a world that you don't know,
I think they like the idea, Who.
so you can better understand it or be entertained by it.
I never knew. I won't know what it was like to be in a fraternity like that in the early '60s, the Kennedy era, you know, of the '60s.
Well, even in the 80s, Revenge of the Nerds era, but that wasn't Ivan Reitman, so.
Yeah, but like I said, but again, there's that thing like, wow, you're peering. He really did this thing where he allowed you to peer into this world. That, and you could just get, you like, oh right, okay, so that's okay. That's a little out there, but that's what that must have been like. So,
And that was the fun of movies, and they just don't have that
no.
anymore, hardly at all.
Well,
we got a little bit of that with Ghostbusters Afterlife,
hopefully,
at least.
Hopefully,
so.
Jason could carry on his legacy. Yeah. So, world mourning a great loss. A great loss here. Ivan Reitman, sadly. So, I haven't got much more to say.
Yeah. So, see ya.
See ya, everybody.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!